to something.
Nothing to something.
Why not put your trust, your opening?
Nothing to something.
It will take you from nothing to something.
Nothing to something.
No matter what the situation you are.
Nothing to something.
Put your trust in it. God,
I will forever
praise Him. He's the Lord who will take you from nothing to something. He's the Lord who will take you from nothing to something. He's the Lord who will take you from nothing to something. God, I forever welcome to yet another program on business surgery. My name is Benedetta Boo. This is Noble People Television, and with me I've got two lovely ladies here from Kenya in the park.
Yes.
They're going to introduce themselves to you.
Well,
Hello, Oliet. Welcome to this program. Introduce
you.
yourself to
I
my
am
guest.
Patience,
yeah, my name is Lydia Tet Olet.
Yeah.
and we are we're part of. I am part of the Kenya and Friends in the Park team, and this is the CEO.
Yeah.
I'm going to ask you, Oliet, where are you from?
Well, the one and only country that is the best country in the whole world. The
Here
best
we go.
country in the whole world.
Yeah.
Kenya.
Okay. And where are you from?
Cameroon,
Cameroon,
the best
you
country
see?
in the world.
That's exactly why I asked where they both from. You see, that's why it's good to work with different people,
Most
and different
definitely, yeah.
nationality, and because you have different skills to bring in, which is good. So we really, really appreciate that, and we really appreciate you coming to this studio.
Thank you.
Thank
very
you.
much.
It's great for Pan-Africanism.
Yes.
Wow, you see. So when you get great women in the house, this is what you get. So, Ole, tell us a little bit about Kenya in the Park and how you started it.
Well, Kenya in the Park is an event to socialize, to network,
Yeah.
to and most of it is for investment. That
Okay.
was how Kenya in the Park was born. That was the one idea that came out. Because we all know that as an African descent, we always send money back home,
Yeah.
and they don't really do what you've asked them to do, and it's everywhere. And they send you all these beautiful houses, and they send you all these beautiful pictures with swimming pool, and that's not really your house, you know. And we've had a lot of people who have suffered depression due to this. So I was just thinking that what can we do to change that? So I thought of there's Ghana in the Park,
Yeah.
so there's nothing new under the sun really, but it's just the way you execute your whatever your dream is or your vision is that counts. So I thought, let me do something similar to that, but in my own unique way. So
Yeah.
that's how Kenya in the Park now came in. Kenya and Friends in the Park came in, and I learned so much from Ghana in the Park because I've been performing there. My friend performs the traditional dance. And as a dancer, I do go there. So I saw how the Ghanaians came together, the unity, the friendship. So that actually gave me more idea on what I want to do for Kenyan Friends in the Park. So with the thought of somebody suffering depression because they've sent money home, why can't we do something like have a forum to meet up, go back home and bring investors to come and talk to these people. So there's no you and your family. So
Yeah.
to still leave that bond of you and your family strong, rather than fighting because you send them money and they didn't do what you wanted them to do. So if we have an investor in Kenya in the Park, then it's only you and the investor, rather than you
And
your family or your friend or
and
whatever.
You can choose your family.
And you can't choose your family,
It's just
exactly.
But you can
making
choose
the-
your,
yeah,
but you
making
can
the
choose your
transition.
investors.
You can, thank you.
definitely.
That's a nice one. You
Having
can choose
having
the
the investors handle your project, your
Yeah.
businesses, your ideas, while you continuously bond with your family
Exactly.
peacefully, you know, without any hassle of how much do you have in your account. You're not sending me this money. If I'm not sending it to you, you don't know that I have anything.
Exactly.
Yeah, because most times when you send money back home, they don't know how the constraints you've gone to gather
Yeah.
that money together.
Exactly.
Mostly they think as, okay, if she can send, let's say, £1,000, that means she have 2,000. Not knowing that maybe she only have £1 left after sending that 1,000.
They don't think maybe you have 2,000. They think you have a money tree in the back of your house. You just extend your arm, get the money from the tree. But that's not the case. Obviously, we all living in Europe
Yeah.
know what the real situation is.
Yeah.
And
So that's why I thought of let's do something to bring Kenyans together, and also to brand Kenya, because Kenya is well known already, but we want to take it to a different level. You understand?
Because some people know
Tourism,
Kenya for athletics,
athletics.
not more business.
Exactly. No more of business, no more of our culture, our tradition, our roots, you understand? So, or they only know, a lot of people only think, oh, the Maasai, but it's not just the Maasai that we have in Kenya. We still have other tribes. We have beautiful things in Kenya, tourism. So also, Kenya in the Park, Kenya and Friends in the Park is also about branding Kenya. So we do brand Kenya a lot. And we also try and sell Kenya to the other communities, because you can't just sell Kenya. You can't sell Kenya to yourself,
Yeah.
because we are all Kenyans. So we sell Kenya to the other
To other
community. That's why we call it Kenya and Friends of Kenya in the Park.
I've been fortunate to at least attend it. So at least when you talk about it, I know where you're coming from and actually how it is. It's actually a popular event with a lot of people around. Sometimes I wonder, how did they manage to get all these people to come in one roof? And it's so
This is the
peaceful.
magic.
It's so peaceful. There's no like fighting. There's nothing for you to actually worry about when you go to event like that. So I really like the atmosphere, the setup.
Oh,
It's really great.
She stresses herself all along the year to make
Yeah.
sure you have the best event one day in the year.
Wow. How long have you been doing Kenya in the Park for?
This is the 4th year now.
40 years.
4th year running.
Well, congratulations, because
Thank
you know
you.
what they say, if any business have to fail, it fail within the first 3 years. If it
Yes.
hasn't failed within the first 3 years, it's not gonna
It's
fail.
not gonna fail.
So
But you see,
that's great.
with business as well, the reason why you can sustain a business for so long is
Yeah.
if you have a good team behind you. Because of course you can't run by yourself.
Yeah.
You need a team. And the team I have behind me, you know, when I started Kenya in the Park, I had a lot of people behind me, but they all dropped down along the way.
Yeah.
But the
I was
ones,
one of them, I left and I came back.
yeah, but the ones that stayed, you know, they're very powerful. I have a very powerful team behind me.
Yeah.
People watch my back. People, if I tell them come, they'll drop everything they have and they'll come. So they've taken Kenya in the Park not like Lydia's vision, but our vision. Understand? Because if they take it as my vision, Lydia's vision, then they can't run with it. But when they take it as their vision, they'll run with it. So everybody in the team, they've given up so much. We have people who have given up their time for always videography, photography, designing. Somebody like Mercy, I have to mention Mercy.
Yeah.
Mercy's my twin.
Oh,
They always
and
say
that's
my
why when
twin.
I saw you, I was like,
Where's your
the other one?
twin? Mercy Kimintha, she's just been, I don't know, I can't describe her, you know, because I don't even think you can have,
And I call her the quiet one.
that's the mistake people make.
Yeah.
They always call her the quiet one. She's not the
You
quiet
have
one.
it
She's,
wrong.
I always think she's a quiet one. But last week when I met this other, what's her name again?
Patience.
Patient. When I met Patient last week on another event, and I said, "Oh, the quiet one," and she said, "No, that's not the quiet one."
and you know,
She's always a calm one.
she
when-
laughs. She laughs because Mercy really laughs, because every time people say she's the quiet one, she will be laughing because she's not the quiet one.
Oh, that's why she's laughing when you see her. She's always
She's
laughing.
laughing of malice because she hasn't been taken, red-handed.
It's always me taking everything.
She hasn't been caught
Oh,
red-handed
but
at all.
she's
Yeah.
such a lovely girl. She watches over my back. When I'm upset, she brings me back. When I'm angry, she brings me back.
I know.
So I always say that she's my angel. She's something else, you know. And I also have a lady, but this one, she doesn't like to be on the front.
Yeah.
She's always at the back,
Yeah.
but she does so much behind the scene that nobody will ever imagine. And her name is Lydia, like me. So
Lydia,
she's
okay.
like me. She's been there with us since we started. But a lot of people don't know about her. But she's my backbone. She's my backbone. She carries me up. She encourages me. You know, we do help charities back home. Sometimes she
Yeah.
just says, "You know what, Lydia? This month I'm gonna do it by myself. I'm gonna help this. I'm gonna do this for the charity." And she doesn't put her name out there. She's not like me. Me, I'm always in front. Yay! She likes the back. She's always hiding. She's like, "Don't call my name." Too bad, Lydia, today I've called your name.
So you see, Lydia, if you're watching us, we hope you're watching this program, and please, thank you very much. We appreciate your effort in Kenya in the Park.
Yes.
It's not everyone we see out, so it's good for us to hear these names and see who are the people behind Kenya in the Park.
A
So
village.
It's a village.
It's a village, which is lovely.
Kenya in the Park is a village. We have Mr. Seed. And
Yeah.
you know Mr. Seed
Yeah,
is our
Mr.
chairman.
Seed.
You've met Mr. Seed.
Amen.
You know Mr. Seed, you know sometimes, no, even sometimes, a lot of times when people have contacts, they don't really give you, they say, "Yeah, I'll call them," and then they'll call you or did it.
Yes, yes.
Mr. Seed has taken all his contacts here. You
And
understand?
handed them to
And
us,
handed
yeah.
it. And he's like, whatever you go, and he doesn't even call you and say, "Oh, what did you discuss with so and so?"
Yeah.
It's not like that, and it's from his heart. So I do really, really appreciate Mr. Sid and all his efforts.
Well, you've got a massive database.
I've got
You've
a massive from Mr.
database. Yeah, because
Sid.
Mr. Sid, another person she's actually talking about, and is someone well known, very popular.
Well known.
Actually, I was introduced to him by my bishop when we were like standing, and he said, "Oh, that's Mr. Sid."
Yes.
Yeah. So that's how I met him.
Mhm.
So in Kenya in the park as well. So it's actually good. And then you've got a great team. You've
No,
got a
I've got
great
a
team.
great team.
Because now we're talking about teamwork. What's your idea about teamwork? Because it's not getting a team together. Because most of the time we went to the business and we want people to join us. Well, it's not the people that we want are the right people. What would you say about that and teamwork? Because I've seen the effort people put about in the team you use, and you've worked with different people for the past 4 years.
Yeah, I work with so many different people, and it's not only Kenyans. Like you can see, patient here, she's
Yeah.
from Cameroon, and she brings her own expertise as well.
Yeah.
And with patient, I'll just call her and say, "Can you do this for me?" And she'll do it. "Can you come? Let's go." She comes because she's seen that this is something that I can actually join, because this is people are working together.
Yeah.
It's not like we're here to, because all the people that I started with 2015, I'm still with them.
Well, it's
Yeah.
not just it's when you see someone who's dedicated and do what they say they're going to do, from the concept of the idea to actually bringing it in real life. Like Kenya in the Park was an idea she got driving. I was in the car with her that day, and 4 years later, Kenya in the Park is a real event with real investors and real people coming to socialize and fellowship, whatever you want to label it. But she's made it all happen. The reason I'll always say yes is because I know she says what she
meant.
yeah, she says what she mean what she says, and she's not a if doer, she's a doer. When you see those advertisements of like just do it,
Yeah.
Lydia just does it.
Okay.
She doesn't take 20 years to think of the idea. She'll go try it. If it fails, she'll move on to the next thing. That's why I personally always answer the call.
Oh. I didn't know that. Thank you.
Yeah.
And yeah, like she said, when I was started talking about Kenya in the Park, we were actually in the car, me, her, and one of our friends. He's from Uganda. And they were even angry with me and say, "Why do you want to do Kenyan Friends in the Park? Why don't you do Africa?"
Yeah, I was a
And she's like,
Pan-African.
Pan-African, come on, it does that.
Those are like division, inclusion.
Yeah, I say charity begins at home. So I'm going to
I
start
like
with my
that.
Kenya
That's what I
first.
normally
Yeah.
tell
I say,
people.
I'll start with my Kenya first, and then we'll bring the other communities in.
Yeah.
And we didn't even have to call. I didn't have to bring the other community. They just came in because they saw, oh, this is a good thing, so we can be part of this. You understand? And I have people like Sydney. Sydney is the one who does our photographs. So all the pictures that you see on Facebook, and he also does our Facebook as well, and he's always busy. And he has a family, but at night before Kenya in the Park, he sleeps in my house.
Wow.
His wife allows him to sleep in my house because his wife knows the kind of a man he is, and how hard work that he is as
Working,
well.
yeah.
He works so hard, and he's passionate about Kenya in the Park, because
Yeah.
Kenya in the Park is not mine, it's ours.
And it's a big event. What
It
time
is a
do you
big
normally
event.
start?
We're normally at the park at 6 in the morning, can you imagine? And the night before we are there until like 2 a.m. But Kenya in the Park starts at 11.
Okay.
It starts at 11 to 10.
11 to 10.
Mhm.
Wow.
So I have a great team, and I have people like JJ. JJ is the one that does all our clips.
Yeah.
And with JJ, he does live streaming.
Mm-hmm.
JJ has never even asked me for £1. And anytime I tell him, JJ, how much is this? Say, Lydia, you cannot afford. If I tell you how much this is, you cannot afford
And
it.
he's right.
Yeah, and he's right, because his work is superb. He
Yeah.
does AIL TV.
Yeah.
So he's the one that does our media and everything. He's like, Lydia, I cannot charge you. I'm going to do it because I want to invest. He
Yes,
actually said he
yeah.
wants to invest
Mm.
in Kenya in the Park, so that he can give something back to the community. So
Is
that
it
is
Kenyan?
no, he's half Ugandan, half Kenyan.
Okay,
And
that's
look, he does
Pan-African.
this.
Well,
Pan-African.
that's
There
good.
you
That's
go.
great, because it's always good to give back to community or society,
Mm.
so that we will say, if anything happen, or even if you die or you disappear from this planet, people will know that you exist or you do
Exactly.
live.
Exactly.
And when you come to like things like Kenya in the Park, I know you travel.
Kenya
Yeah.
and friends.
Yeah, Kenya and friends in the park.
Yes.
I'm not gonna forget that one.
I am a
Yes.
friend of Kenyan.
Kenya and friends in the park.
Yes.
So when we talk about something like that, how do you source them? Do you just call them, or because now you said to me that you've got like great team of people working with you?
Mhm.
How will you get people to know how do you market this
Can I
idea?
answer
How
that?
did it start with this
Well,
marketing
how does
office?
it start? You start with the idea. Once the idea germinates,
Yeah.
and you're actually serious about what you want to do,
Yeah.
the things that you said.
Yeah,
you
look at
want.
my
Oh,
audience
where
and
is
tell
your
them
camera?
and
The
tell them what
things-
exactly.
And when you're actually serious about the things that you put out to do,
Yes,
like
please.
let's say for instance, since Lydia's had the idea of Kenya in the park,
Yeah.
I've had 20 other ideas myself
Okay.
that haven't seen the light.
Okay.
The difference is whether your project see the light
Mhm.
or it doesn't. When you do something and put your heart into it, whether you have the funds or not, the right people along the way
Yeah.
will come to you. You will attract the right person.
Mm.
And I think for Kenya in the park and for Lydia, if she tells you where she's met some of the strongest member of the team, you wouldn't believe it.
Mhm.
For like the relation between you and Mercy,
Mm-hmm.
the Olympics 2012. You know, some of the strongest member of the team. It could have been you, just talking, seeing what you have in common, and see what contributions you would like to bring to Kenya and friends in the park.
Yeah.
And knowing that anything you bring to Kenya and friends, or any help you bring to a company, it also helps you to grow as a person,
Mm.
because you're also learning as well as teaching, learning from each other all the time. Carry on, my love.
Yeah, just like you said about when I met Mercy 2012 at the Olympics, and the marketing part of it is your passion. Just like he says, your passion will drive people towards you. You understand, and also your genuinity and your uniqueness, everything. Because if you're someone that just copy and paste, people be like, oh, we saw that. That's not her.
Yeah.
That's not hers.
Yeah.
You understand? But I'm so much, and I thank God for this.
Innovative, yeah.
I thank God for this. And then, like one guy that is also in my team, his name is Suleiman. Suleiman is only 15 now. Maybe now he's 17, but he was 15 when I met him. So that's 15, 16, 17, 18. So maybe he's 18 now. That guy has so much passion that we were in a forum. We were in a WhatsApp forum.
Yeah.
And he's part of Kenya in the Park, and people are texting, and the way he's texting, so people thought this man is a big man. When they met him in the park last year, they were like, "You're Suleiman."
Because
And
his
he said,
contribution was so mature and so practical and so helpful, everyone accepted him on the forum.
Yeah.
But because they didn't know what age he was, it wasn't an issue. And also, as she's saying that, give her the credit for accepting the advice of a 15 years old.
Yeah.
It means she doesn't have any limitation on age. She'll give you the opportunity if she sees that you have the maturity to assume the position.
Yeah, because he was saying so many things on the forum. I think we need to do this. We need to get the walkie-talkie. We need to get this. And every time he says something, I say, okay, Suleiman, that's a very good idea. So actually, people just assumed he's a big person when they saw him. They're like, seriously? And how I met this boy, I was doing drumming in Stratford one day, doing drums, dancing, giving out the flyers. And he saw it and he said, Kenya. And he said, oh, so you speak Swahili? I was like, yeah, I speak Swahili. Even though he was born here, but this boy speaks Swahili, like perfect. I met him 2015, and since 2015, the boy has been 100% committed to Kenya in the Park.
Wow.
Suleiman, and he does so much. He was even telling me, now I want to do security. I said, please, please, calm down. I want to be in charge of security, in charge of this, in charge of that. And he does all that.
But it's really good because, it's good to give opportunities to people without thinking, okay, he's going to grow. You see the potential in him, and you know that, okay, let me give Suleiman this opportunity and see. Now if you will learn more, the kind of advice that is coming from him. But, if you could have just ignored him, you don't even know what would have become.
If you had ignored him based on age,
Yeah.
you would have lost all this contribution
Yeah.
Yeah.
that he brought on the
Because
table.
Yeah.
sometimes people meet people and thinking, okay, no, I will not give this person, but not knowing what contribution will that person make to my organization
Yeah.
or with,
Yeah.
to my society. So
Or
which
could
is
have
good.
made,
yeah.
Thank you very much for giving him that opportunity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I do work with different people. I work with a girl called PK as well. She's from
Yeah.
Uganda.
I think that's-
And
yeah, I
she
know-
had an
I know
event last
PK,
week. She
I know
does,
PK.
she does a summer ball,
Yeah.
summer gala ball, which
Although,
was a
and
success.
although we are assigned specific tasks, we end up doing a lot more than what we are assigned
Yeah.
to do. We end up doing what is needed
yeah,
for the company,
yeah,
not the skill that we
Yeah.
originally decided
Yeah.
we're going to bring to the
Yeah.
company. Obviously, it's come on, if you see Lydia at work, you cannot
I've seen her.
not help. You know what I mean?
I have seen her.
And the lady will go to other people's party and try to put it together and
Yeah.
try to make sure the people look good too. That's who she is. It's not,
Yeah.
I'll be the only one looking good.
I know.
My parties will be the only good looking parties.
Yeah.
She wants other people in the community to look
Yeah.
as professional.
And she works with a lot
And
of other people.
that's it.
yeah. We went to an event, me and her, and we were all dressed and looking posh.
Yeah.
And we went. It wasn't. They've not done arrangement and everything. So I just stood like this and I said, you know what? I'm gonna help. She's like, Lydia, you're a guest. I said, no, not anymore. I just went and say, okay, what can we do? One lady
Obviously,
first was
apology.
like, no, we're okay, because she looked at me and she's like, oh no, you're okay, it's okay. I said, sweetie, what can I do? You know, so I went to the owner of the event, the main organizer. I said, what can I do? She said, yeah, this one, this. I just told her, patient, come, we're working. So took my
that's-
shoe. Took my,
We were
because-
moving bottles.
yeah, I
chairs.
don't sit down and think, oh my, I don't go to anybody's event and criticize it. That's something
Yeah,
I
she
never
tries
do.
to enhance
And
the
Yeah,
event.
I try to
Lot of
enhance
people.
it, cover your shame, because I do events and I'm not perfect.
And also, we're all black.
Yeah, and also we are all, to be honest, we need to support each other
Pan-Africanism, we
as
have
blacks. You understand? So I go and I will never sit and just be like, look at them. They've never done this. They've not done this. They've not done this. When they ask you to do it,
Yeah.
that little event, you cannot even do it.
Yeah.
But you sit there and just criticize and make negative comments. So I'm not like that. When I went to that event, I was so disappointed because it was almost an hour to the time they said it to start. Almost 1 hour, 30
Late.
minutes late. 1 hour, 30 minutes. I just said, you know what? I'm going
I
to do
need
this.
to give.
So I did this.
But that's what it is.
And I
supporting.
didn't, yeah, and I didn't start phoning. Oh my God, you know, oh my God. No. I don't do such
It's
stuff.
the first time we discuss it.
Yeah, in fact, this is the first time. And I
But
think,
that's good. That's good helping each other,
Yeah.
showing, because you go on lots of other events as well. You work with even Tony, and so I've seen you on a lot of things, hands-on, hands-on there. So which is really great. We appreciate it.
Yeah.
You spoke about something earlier about the dance. I wanted to mention it, but I wanted you to actually bring it up. So now you brought it up that you dance. Tell us a little bit about your dance, because some people would have seen you dancing and they think,
Yeah.
what is she doing here? She's standing. Tell us a little bit about this dancing thing.
well, I'm a performing artist. Anything to do with performing arts, I'm there.
Yeah.
So I do teach African traditional dancing.
Yeah.
Just that I don't do hip hop, all that stuff. I only do traditional dance. So last week I was in Portsmouth, the whole of last week. This week again I'm going for 2 days, 13th and 14th. And I do gumboot dance, and gumboot dance is from South Africa. So I do a lot of African dancing. So for me it's about, but not all the parts of Africa, just some parts. I do South African dancing, maybe Kenya, Uganda, Tanzania, Nigeria, Ghana. But North Africa, we've not visited North Africa
You
yet.
haven't?
No, we
Okay.
haven't.
Take me along when you go into North Africa.
I'm going to Morocco, by the way, very soon.
Well,
So
we're
take
going to
me-
try and visit the remaining Black Africa before going
don't
out
leave me
of,
back. Take me along, okay? I'll be in your suitcase. Just take me along, please. Don't.
Yeah.
among other things you do. That's
And
not
what?
just
Because
you
you've
do.
gone to schools. I've seen you in schools.
Yes.
I've seen you in school teaching African, or teaching students, not African, whether you're black, white, but teaching African culture. Tell us a little bit about this, because some people will like, it's not in their curriculum, but our children need to know this. Our children go to school and then they only show them on like, when they watch like movie of Africa, they see African children where they are actually, where they're not wearing shoes. That is the Africa they know. where there's no house.
Oh,
maybe
when they
there's just a
feel
cash.
poverty and
Yes.
only stay with
So,
the
or
poverty
you go to the
image.
schools, you teach people different things. I've seen you dance most times. I follow you, and which is great. And we really appreciate what you're doing for Planet Africa.
Amen.
So tell them a little bit about this dance you do in school and how you teach them.
Well, I do different things in schools. I do African drumming, and you know, it's so funny that I say African drumming because sometimes I go to schools with my drums. I've got like 32 drums.
Yeah.
Because all the children in class, because they're normally 30 children, they all must have the one drum each. And then I'm in front and then I'm teaching them. Most of the time, sometimes when I go to schools, and it's mostly women head teachers, they look at me like this and then they're looking behind and I'm like, there's no man, honey. It's just me. Because they always assume that, oh,
There
you're
is
a
a man,
woman,
yeah.
you're a woman. How can you do this? Carry all these drums by yourself. And I'm like, yes, I carry those drums by myself, put them in my car, drive here, teach, drive back home, take them out from my car and put them in my shed.
Wow.
Yes, this woman does that. And then they're like, okay. But when I start teaching and they come, they have to come and peep. When they see me teaching the African drumming, they're like, they really appreciate it. And it's just to show them that what a man can do, a woman can do better. So don't look at a woman and think, you know, trying to bring them down. And you're even a woman on top of it.
Yeah, and then like, oh, can she do
Can
this?
she do this?
Yeah.
Come on, my hands. You know, these hands are for work. And I also do a lot of arts and craft. So I do things like tie-dye. I do things like mask making using natural clay. We do things like batiks.
Yeah.
I do things like jewelry making. All these little ones, I do them at school. So the children do it for me. Miss, here, I've done this for you. And they're always competing. Who's going to make it for Miss?
Oh, that's
So these
great.
little ones, all of them really, really special for me because they are made by children at school.
Oh, that's
So we
really
do
great.
all that, and I do storytelling as well at school.
Are you going to tell us a story?
Once upon a time, there was a dog and a cat, and the cat ate the dog, and that's the end of the story. So I do storytelling as well, and I do theater. I'm a theater person. I direct, and I write plays, and I'm a direct as well, and I act as well. And then I met T.Y. Moore, who was like, so she's my director, and I appreciate that lady so much because she actually pulled me out from, you know, she was like, yes, you can do this. And I was like, no, I don't do movies, darling. And she said, if you can write a play, you can write a movie. So she gave me my first movie to write. So she gave me the synopsis, and I wrote, it was called Captivated. And Captivated was a nice movie, was nominated to go to Nigeria. So I actually went to Nigeria to do, that's why I went to Nigeria for a week. And it was awesome. I loved Nigeria so much. Not the food really, but the people, the place, but not the food. Ash, it's too much. I enter a hotel, I say, please don't put any pepper. They will still put like one or two. The man will come and say, I didn't put a sweat. I said, it's hot. He said, I only put one. I said, I even one anyway. And then he goes like this.
You know,
who eats without pepper?
People often associate your Africanism with spicy food. Not all African eat spicy food.
Yeah.
Okay. People have been us online. Let me just say hi, Karen. Thank you very much for watching. Hi, Anita. Thank you very much for watching all the way from Sierra Leone. Karen watching from Scotland. We've got Voss Nector watching us from London. It says, hello Voss. Thank you very much for joining in. Madam Soy, thank you very much for watching. And it says, hello madam, how are you? Mr. Adebayo is watching us. He said, no, he said he's not watching from Nigeria. Mr. Adebayo is watching us, and he says Nigeria is good. Yes, I think, I'm not going to answer that one. I'm going to wait for them to say. She said, Mr. Adebayo, if you're still watching her, she said Nigeria is good, and she actually enjoyed herself there because she went there as a movie star. So what else do you expect? Nigeria is really great. It's a great place.
Yeah.
So, about the movie, you see, we're getting from one thing to... I asked her to introduce herself. She just said, hello, I'm Olet and I'm this. I was waiting. Yeah? So yes, tell us about the movie.
Well, I do work with TY Moore, TY Moore Concepts,
Yeah.
and I appreciate because what she does is she works with other African countries, other different communities, and she gives you an opportunity. So, like, she gave me an opportunity to write. I've never done this before, and actually, it was a very, very good movie. When I finished doing it, I was like, oh damn! So I can actually write. Yeah, I can do a movie.
Congratulations.
You know, and acting with Nigerians as well, doing Nollywood movie, I came more to appreciate them because of all that stigma that people have. Oh, Nigerians are this, Nigerians are that. They're not really that. They're not like that. You need to get to know people before you start judging them and saying they're this. I work with them. I have, after Kenya, they're my second home. Even there was a time Kenyans were saying, oh, you only love Nigerians. I said, no, it's not like that. Kenya is
I
my
get that
home.
a lot. I get that a lot. So
Yeah.
at least I'm not the only person.
It's
Yeah.
Pan-Africanism.
Yeah.
People get up, wake up.
Yeah, Africa, Kenya is my
Pan-Africanism.
home. So I love Kenya to bits. And then my second home, to be honest, is Nigeria because I have so many Nigerian friends. And to me, all Nigerians I've met, they've always been nice. So I'm still waiting to meet the bad
The
ones.
horrible one.
The horrible
I
ones that
haven't-
people talk about.
No, well, it depends the kind of society you mingle with. That's what you
Let's
get.
say we don't necessarily need to meet the bad people to know how it feels.
It is, yeah.
Hearing it is
at
enough for
least,
me.
Yeah.
If you can count the good side of if the goods overweigh the bad, then I would say they're good.
Yeah, when I went to Nigeria, I loved them. But because of the stigma that people have, my mom was like, my daughter, she was calling me every day, be careful, those Nigerians. I said, Mom, calm down.
I'm alive.
I'm alive. Nigerians are very good. This country is a very nice country. It's only the food that I can't stand.
You haven't
But
been
then-
kidnapped yet.
My mom kept on calling. And then when I came back to England, when I was giving her all the experience, she was like, oh, really? Oh, wow. You know, so I had to tell her that this is not what you see on the movies and when you hear people say it's not really true. You understand?
We
So I
also
enjoy.
have to become tourists in our own continent, you know.
Yeah.
Africans visiting other African countries. We don't do that. That's why we stigmatize other African countries with some prejudices that everyone else put upon us African in general. When a non-African person looks at you, it doesn't go, oh, you're Nigerian, you're Kenyan, that's why you people are bad. Go, oh, you're black, you're bad. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We need to get on with that.
So, yeah, so T.Y. Moore, she's brought me out from a lot. But also my mentor is Nigerian, Steve Nash. Steve Nash is my mentor. He's taught me so much, he brought me from a shell out to shine. Even when I started Kenya in the Park, I spoke to him and he gave me so much advice. And he's Nigerian and he's my mentor. I don't have any other mentor. I don't have Kenyan mentor, Tanzanian mentor. My mentor is Nigerian.
So you see, your mentor doesn't need to come from your country of origin.
No.
You can get a mentor from anywhere.
Anywhere.
Language is not a barrier as long as you both speak English.
Yes, exactly.
Or understand each other.
Yes, exactly.
So and so Adebayo say, oh, honestly, Nigeria is home from home. Yes, it is home from home. So if you're watching us from Nigeria, because we've got viewers that are watching us all the way in Nigeria, she loved it. So she's prepared. She's actually prepared. Yeah. She's actually prepared to go back there. If you want, you can invite her. If you have your own movie program, you can invite her. She'll go and direct for you. Whatever you want her to do, she's going to do it for you. So get ready. She's coming back to Nigeria soon.
Very soon. Watch out
So you see?
for this Kenyan red hair girl.
I know.
Red
You
hair.
say she keep giving me a hint. What this thing about this red hair? Because I think you always have. Do you always have it throughout the year, or you only have it close to Kenya in the park?
Yeah,
Tell
always.
us about this red hair.
This is my brand. The red hair represents hot.
Yeah.
And because I'm hot inside,
The heat.
let it manifest itself outside. Come.
Amen.
So you represent the heat you
So-
feel on the
yes,
inside.
on the inside.
Trying
Yes,
to translate the image
Yes, and share
on the outside.
Share the
And it
heat
also
and
works
everything.
with the red on the Kenyan flag. So,
I
you know.
thought. Do you know? I thought it was actually the red to do with the Kenyan
Kenyan
flag.
flag, yeah.
Because and mostly when she wear her own Kenya in the park, she mostly wear the one that is red.
Red.
And it incorporates red
So
a lot.
I thought it was
Yeah.
something to do with a flag, but anyway.
My flag has 4 colors.
Yeah.
Even though red stands out because it was the blood that was shed when we were fighting for our independence.
Okay.
But we also have black, which is the people, the most important thing, the people.
Green and white.
And then we have green, the environment, and then we have white that represents peace. So if I was to start wearing my Kenyan flag on my head, that means I'll be having
That
4
would be
colors.
nice.
That would be
But
nice.
although it wasn't intentional, I do understand why it would look like it from the outside.
Yeah.
Because the red on the
Yeah,
Kenyan
I
flag
think
is more
most people
visible
will
than
think
any
it's-
other color.
Most people will think
Yeah.
this was related to Kenya.
Yeah.
But you know, I'm
At
just,
least now
It's
you
a
see,
great
so
coincidence.
anywhere you see Oliet with this red hair, just know it's
Heat
the
is coming.
heat,
It
the
represents the
heat.
heat
Yeah,
inside of
heat.
her.
That's why even when you see her, she's always moving, she's always doing things, she's always within the community, within the African diaspora community. She's always there. If you want her to come and do MC, if you want, she's not actually telling you all the things she does, so I'm going to tell you. You want her to do, if you want her to go and dance for you in your program, you can call her to tell a story. She didn't actually tell us a story. She's still going to tell us a story. Don't worry. She can tell stories.
She told you many
She tells
stories.
stories for to kids. So if you want to entertain children, sometimes people have events for children, and they think, oh, but because most of
Yeah.
the time people just think bouncing castle, bouncy castle. That's all what
No, you
people
can
think.
do other
Face
things.
painting.
Yeah.
And you can do other things like storytelling, dancing, teaching them your
Yeah, most
culture.
definitely. Oh, specifically among Africans,
Yeah.
having storytelling from another African perspective is great.
Yeah.
It's not just for the white kids.
Yeah, because in my daughter's school, even though I live in an area which is actually basically Asian dominated,
Mostly Asian
yeah,
dominated.
and in few English, then we've got some black, but not that much.
So
You
mostly
can
Asian.
count, yes,
Is
you
it
can
South
count
or
north. You can actually count the black
the amount
people.
of black people?
Yes, that is in the school. But do you know what? They end up getting a mixed race
Teacher.
a teacher, and she brought lots of this like African culture, black culture. They did Black History Month last year for the first time,
wow.
and it was really good when they spoke about different things that Africans have done in London, in
Europe,
England,
yeah.
which most people even knew
Are
that
unaware.
there are some people that spoke about which I've never heard about them. So which is really good for us to teach our children so that they know. We don't just sit down and mostly when we talk about African or Africa, we talk about slave trade,
Yes, yes.
to move from that mentality of slavery.
The thing is, for the amount of time that we've been going to school and our black history haven't been told to us, parents have had, my mother personally, taught me a lot of African history from home. So sometimes parents have to start teaching at home, give that curiosity to children to want to research. Because if you're waiting for school to sometimes
They
give
won't
you
do
your
it.
history, you're going to be knowledgeless as far as knowing about where you come from,
It's
specifically
concerned.
living in Europe is
Yeah.
concerned. 'Cause
Yeah.
it's which is normal that you're having the European perspective.
Yeah.
But we're not going to go into a deeper debate. Right?
No worries, no worries. But which is good, but it's good for them to know. Tell us about Kenya in the Park. There's an event coming up. Tell us a little bit about this event.
Well,
what people are expecting.
Kenya in the Park is on the 28th of July, which is the T-shirt is
Kenya
there.
and
20.
Friends.
You see?
So Kenya and Friends in the Park. So what happens in the park? It's we call it is like our carnival, but it's not carnival because there's more that you're taking home. We want you, when you come to Kenya in the Park, we want you to leave that park transformed, motivated, educated.
Yeah.
So because that's where we have a lot of vendors that are coming from Kenya, especially. We have real estate people selling properties. We have land developers. We have property managers who manage your property. If you have a property back home and you don't have anybody to look after it, we have that. We have people who are selling holidays.
Yeah.
We have banks because we know that when you go back home, we don't have really that time to go and open a bank account. They want this, they want that. So we have bankers as well coming, and then we have a lot of people selling their businesses and services and products. We have one one side of the park that we only have children's activity. We have people facilitating different workshops for children. So we have children catered for, because for us children come first. And then we have plenty and plenty of different food. We have barbecue, nyama choma. We have.
And what's nyama choma?
Nyama choma is nyama choma. You know, anytime I see those pictures, I'm like, when is this Kenya in the park? Because I really need to eat this nyama choma, even though it's one day.
What is nyama
Your nyama choma is like roasted, it's meat, it's barbecued meat.
Yeah.
But we call it nyama choma in East Africa. So Ugandans, Tanzanians, they'll call it the same nyama choma.
Yeah, in
And
Cameroon we call it suya.
And it's in charcoal. They do
Yeah.
it in charcoal,
Yeah.
you know. And it's, oh my God, I don't want to talk about it because I'll just be hungry.
Talk about it. Let me just have the taste of
Ooh.
going to Kenya in the park.
And that,
Because-
and when you're cooking it, the smoke, just the
grill
smoke.
of grilled
Oh
meat.
my God, and the
Yeah.
smell, you know, it smells really, really home. It just smells home. And then we have maize, corn maize in the cob. We have mango. We have fish, grilled fish. We have, if I start
There's a
speaking
bit of
Swahili,
everything.
we have ugali, matumbo, spinach. You understand?
You also
Yeah.
have tea.
We have tea as well, you know, a cup of tea.
Yeah.
And then we still have chips and hot dogs for people who don't
Yeah.
like all this cooked
Yeah.
food. We have chips and hot dog for them. We have a Nigerian restaurant, restaurant
Stall,
there,
yeah.
store. So at least for people who are used to hot stuff and everything, because Kenya we don't really cook with pepper. So we have a Nigerian restaurant. We have a West Indies restaurant
Yeah.
to cover for more people like
Mm,
jack
West
chicken
Indian,
and rice and
yeah.
peas. We have that. We have an Indian restaurant. So we have all this in one, and then we also have a stage where we have our local artists, which we're trying to promote our local artists. So we're not getting international artists because charity begins at home. I cannot go and get an international artist when I have an artist in the UK that doesn't have a
Who
platform,
is dying to be seen.
who is always dying to be
Yeah.
seen and to be recognized. So I'm using the local artists. That's the one Kenya in the Park. That's the one we're using to promote them. And then maybe later we'll start bringing the international. But even if we bring the international artist,
We'll still promote.
once one performs, an international artist perform, we have our local artist. So we don't put them back and say you are cutting razors. We don't do that because we are home. So this is home for them.
Yeah.
So we put an international artist and then a local artist, international artist, local. So they get both of them get the same
publicity.
publicity.
Yeah.
But it's good you're creating platform for local artists, because most of the time people stay here. Some have even gone to school to learn music and all the things, but they don't have the
But have the
platform
opportunity
to
and-
show,
yeah.
because it's hard. They fall in between. They don't fall within some, not all. Some don't fall within the category to rise up as like number one in UK, number one, and this kind of things. Then, because mostly when we have our like African gathering, we bring people from abroad.
Yes.
Then they're like they don't find the way in. That's why mostly you notice artists that are African, if they're singing here, they don't make it that much.
Yeah.
Because they haven't got the platform to
Yeah.
sell their music or people to hear their music. So it's good. You're doing really a great job.
Yeah, thank
I
you.
cannot appreciate you more than that for what you're doing. You're doing
Thank
a great
you.
job.
Thank you.
And I think last year or the year before, you had a Sierra Leonean in your.
Yeah, we had Ghanaians,
Yeah.
we've had Ghanaians, we've had Sierra Leoneans, we have Nigerians,
Yeah, you're fully
We've had-
Pan-African and
yeah,
give the opportunity to the right talent.
fully.
So can they
Yeah.
still book in if they want to perform?
The performance right now is full
It's
because the
closed.
For
program
this year, but
for
you
this
can
year,
still booking yourself for next
for
year.
next year.
Okay. If they want to, because I know people exhibit stores.
Yes.
If they went to exhibit stores, can they? They're still available because she have a deadline. Even though you see me and her sitting here, even with me when it comes to like registering for an event, she tell me I'm closed. I can't accept payment. No, she does, and she's really strict when it comes.
When it comes to
She's really
business,
strict when it comes to
if
that.
you are not, there are a lot of piece takers waiting for you at the corner.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's why I'm asking her. Can they still register
No,
for table?
registration is
Yeah,
closed.
they're all
The
closed
event
for
today
stores.
is,
Yeah, it's so full because now we're
Is
just
it?
because we have to
We
have
barely
a
25
stock.
days to go to the
Yeah.
event.
So now we're just arranging who
That's it.
is number one, who is number two,
Two,
and
yeah.
it's too much.
Even
that-
that has been
Ah.
done. We're disturbing it to add on top of it.
Yeah, we've
Really.
gone to the park, I don't know how many times,
Yeah.
to count this. So if anybody else comes again, it's
It's
just,
gonna be too tight.
yeah, it's too tight. So now all the stores,
Well,
everything.
Things are closed for this year, but you can always register for next year.
Next year.
2019.
Yeah, and I know people ask, when should we register by? January?
Yeah,
January.
even from now, you can
Even
send
from now.
your request, and obviously when we're ready, we will send you your reply.
Yeah, but we know that at least you
That's
started
it.
early. And next year is even good because from next year we have 2 days.
And it's a
2
5-day mark.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's a 5-year mark.
Yeah, from next year because we say we're celebrating the big 5.
The big 5.
You know.
So instead of 1 day of
So it's a
celebration, it will be
year.
2 days.
Wow.
Yeah.
I think I need to be on that one.
Yeah, 5 years next year.
So you
And
better
it's 2
start
days.
registering
So start
whatever your
registering
business
now
is
if
now.
you want to come. It's a really, really good event, and I've seen what they do. For me, I tell you, I don't just bring people to the show. I would have gone there, see what they're doing before I can say go to this event or do this. Even if you are a business person and you haven't got the opportunity to exhibit now, you can actually attend the program, see how they're
What
doing
it's
it,
all about.
what you need to do for next year, and see. You can bring your family, you can bring your children, whatever. You can just bring the whole family down there. It's a family-oriented event.
And it's not just for Kenyan.
No,
Kenyan
no.
and
I'm not a
friends.
Kenyan. Although I was trying to naturalize, so I'm trying to naturalize.
And
the
friends. Kenyan and friends, so everyone is welcome.
Yeah.
So everyone is welcome. When is the event and what time?
The event is on the 28th.
July the 28th, from 11 o'clock to the public,
Yeah.
and a bit more earlier for us. So
And
From
when is
11
the
to
event? Because they will be thinking.
this
July
year
the
it
20th.
will be in Barking
Bar-
Park, not far from, less than 2 minutes from Barking Station.
Okay.
Longbridge Road. Yeah.
Do they pay to attend the event?
No,
Because
this year it's
I've
free.
gone there as exhibitor. That's what I'm asking as a guest.
Yeah, because you've had to
Yeah.
pay, right?
Yeah, I've been there as an exhibitor. That's what I'm asking.
Yeah.
Do they pay?
No, the entrance is free actually this year. But from next year, we'll start charging from next year because from next year now it's 2 days and we're celebrating Big 5. But right now, on the 28th of July, it's totally free entry. You
Free
don't need to
entry,
register.
July 28th, Barking side, come plenty.
Yeah. And you don't need to register.
And you do not need
Just
to
come.
register, just attend.
Yeah, and we have parking. I know that's something
Yeah.
that people always ask. We do have parking, and parking is only £5 a day for the car, £10 for the vans, and £15 for the coach. Because you know some people come with the coach
Yeah.
from Nottingham or
But if you
Manchester.
intend on drinking,
Meeting
please do
keys
not
as well.
drive.
People come from far.
Yeah, so many.
Say that
places.
again. If you intend on drinking, do not drive or bring a driver with you.
Yeah, bring a driver. Use public means.
Yeah, because basically it's going to be a great event. They're going to be everything there.
Yeah.
Everything. Whatever you're looking for, just come, you'll see there.
Mm.
I'm not going to tell you what you're expecting. Just come. It's going to be great.
Yeah.
Get yourself ready for a big excitement. Get
Yeah.
yourself ready for... It's show business. That's what we call show business. Because sometimes people think show business have to be in a nightclub. No, it's not just in a nightclub. Show business. Come and see how we do business. This is how they do it in Kenya.
Yes.
Come see it in a Kenyan style. In a
Kenyan
Kenyan
way.
the park style.
Oh.
So you've got Kenyan Friends in the Park on the 28th of July 2018.
Yes.
In
And
Barking.
it's in backing. It's gonna start from 10 or 11.
11.
Come early so that you will not miss out, because it's an event that you will not want to be told about it. So come there, bring your family, bring your friends in. It's Kenya in the Park. It's something you don't want to miss out on. You don't want to hear the news. You don't want to just see the clip and say, I wish I was there.
Yes.
You need to be there. So come there on the 28th of July. So over to you again.
And just like she said, that don't drink and drive. We actually have on the day what we're doing, because it's a family event during the day. We are not allowed to enter with alcohol. So if you're planning to come with alcohol, please don't, because we have children there and it's more of a family event. We don't want anybody getting drunk and misbehaving in front of a child.
Yeah.
That won't be nice. It's not a good example for our children. So what we're doing is, the reason why we did that, And for that purpose, that you're coming from far, we have people coming from Germany, Netherlands, Italy, France, Switzerland, so America. So they can't just come and have a little fun during the day and then at night it's done. So what we're doing is, even though during the day there's no alcohol, but we have an after party. So we have an after party. Put your head down, drink as much as you want, dance as much as you want, but that's an after party. So we have, it's £10 for the after party. It's not for Kenya in the Park after party, the official Kenya in the Park after party.
Yeah, Kenya and Friends in the Park is free.
Yeah.
Free entry. Yeah. And the after party is £10.
Yeah, after party is only £10. So you need to get your tickets now, because if you don't buy your tickets in advance for the after party, it's £15 on the door.
On the door.
You don't want to pay £15. That £5 is a lot. You can buy food in there or drink, you know. So it's only £10 for the after party. So
as long as you book in advance.
Book in advance, and we'll see you there and you dance. Bring your dancing shoe. Anyway, you don't even have to go back and dress up. There's no dressing up. We just continuation from the park,
to
the after party. So nobody's going to be look at
judging,
you
because everyone will be in the same state.
Yeah,
really.
I'll be wearing my t-shirt.
So you see?
Yeah.
So come there and witness this program. Maybe it's going to be your first time in Kenya in the Park. Make it a date on the 28th of July, so that you'll be there and you will not be told about this event. It's going to be great. It's going to be, I don't even know what to say about that event, because something I've attended and I know how great it is, and I know how good you enjoy it. You meet people, you meet different people. If you're into business, you meet different business organizer, entrepreneur. If you're into event, you can meet coordinators, film stars, movie stars, different people. The list is endless, the type of people you meet. It's a place where you will not regret you attending it. So make a date with Kenya in the Park and be there, shop, and then you will see what you will get out of it. Whatever you're looking for, you get it in Kenya. Whether it's food, it's there in abundance. Whether it's entertainment, you get it there. Come and see what other people do. Come learn about other culture. Come and see that Africa is not just one country, because most times some people think when
Africa
you talk about
is not
Africa,
a country, it's a continent.
It's one country. It's not a country. So come and see different people from different countries, different culture, and you will be amazed. Are you going to be dancing for us on that day?
Of course.
You see,
I can't help it.
She's gonna be dancing for us on that day. Yeah. So come early, because she will be busy. So we don't know which time she's gonna be in. So make sure you come to Kenya in the Park. So what's your words for our viewers?
Final word for the viewers. Again, come to Kenya in the Park, July 28th, 11 o'clock, Barking Side. What else would you like to add?
Just thank you. I would like to say that the success of Kenya in the Park is not us. It's all of you. It's all the people that attend Kenya in the Park that makes it a success.
Most definitely.
We can work, we can preach, we can promote and market it, but without you guys, there's no Kenya in the Park. So my first thank you is to everybody who attends Kenya in the Park. My second thank you is for all the team Kenya in the Park, including Kea, who does our flyers so well every single day without even charging us. And to wind it up, I always say it can only be God. Because personally, there are some people who don't believe in God, that's fine. But for me, I believe in God. Because I believe that if it wasn't for God, this event won't be where it is right now. And it won't even have kick-started, because it was God. So that's where my slogan, "It can only be God," came from. Because I know it can only be God.
I like that, because without God, there's nothing. We need God every day, every time. Especially when you're doing business. You need God more than even when you're not doing. Sometimes people think, I'm too busy, I don't need God. I can pray, I can do things. You need God at all time. When you're into business, you need God, because you need direction, you need guidance.
But the thing is, where people go wrong with all this prayer thing is they think that you only have to pray when you wake up in the morning. No, when you wake up in the morning, you pray in the morning. When you're going to sleep, you pray. No. I pray, the most time I pray is when I'm driving. So when I wake up in the morning and I'm late, I'm not going to feel guilty and say, I have to give God 20 minutes or 5 minutes. I don't do that, because if you're feeling guilty, if you're condemned, then that means you're not serving, because God is not a God of condemnation. God will not condemn you or judge you. So what I do, if I wake up in the morning and I'm late,
Yeah.
and I don't want to rush my prayers, and I know that I'm driving, because I drive a lot.
Yeah.
I'm driving for 2 hours. Those 2 hours, I don't put on my radio. I just pray for those 2 hours until I get to where I'm going. If I'm stuck in the traffic, all I do is pray. I don't really
say
put radio.
amen when I'm around.
Yeah,
You
when we start driving and I start praying, she just waits and then she says,
Have you finished?
Amen.
Yes.
Have you finished?
Amen.
Amen. So I pray a lot when I'm driving. I pray a lot when I'm by myself. Sometimes I just say, oh my God, thank you, Jesus. And people ask me, thank you for what? I say, I don't know. I don't even know. For everything, guys, for everything.
Well, it's good.
So if you allocate time and say, I only pray when I wake up, the time you wake up and you're late, you won't pray. And then you say, oh, I'll pray tomorrow because today I'm late. No. Make a point of meeting God every single time in your life, or every single minute that you have, because that's what I do.
Basically, what you're saying, you don't need to go to church to be with God. You are with God at all times.
At all times.
No, you don't. I don't think that's what she meant.
Well,
but
that's what
she
I
meant
hear.
that you have to be praying all the time.
All the time. Not
Like,
just
don't limit
Sunday.
yourself
To your prayer time.
to a particular time.
Prayer
I think
time.
that's what she
All
meant.
right.
Because when it comes to like prayer, you have to go to church. Church is like fellowshipping. It's not just for prayer. You fellowship
With the
because that's what the
iron,
Bible
iron
says.
sharpens iron.
So
Yeah.
you fellowship with one another. Then, but you have to pray at all time. You don't need to leave prayer only for Sundays. You have to pray.
Because at the end of the day,
Because
Christianity
Sundays-
is your relationship with God. It's not about the pastor, it's not about your friend, it's not about your neighbor. It's the relationship you have with God. Because we can go to church every Sunday, but we are the worst hypocrites, we are the worst. You understand? You can stay in the house and yet you have a relationship with God. So it's not about whether you're going to church or not. It's about, do you have a relationship with God? And yes, it's important for Christians to always, it's important for you to meet another Christian, so that, because iron, the Bible says iron sharpens iron. So sometimes I've heard something, but when maybe you go to church and the Christian says you're a pastor, somebody says, you're like, wow, I've heard that. But that's not how I felt before, because it ministers to you in a different level. And that's why I think it's important for iron to sharpen iron. It's important to meet
To go to
with
church.
other Christians. But whether you're going to church or not, I think
Still
it's
have
very
to.
important to have a relationship with God. That is the most important thing, is to have the relationship. Because we have some people who are very religious. They just think Sunday. If I don't go to church on Sunday, I'll go to hell. You understand? Because I've had people telling me, oh, you didn't go to church? Oh my God. And I'm like, what is oh my God? You understand? I have a relationship with my God.
Okay.
So that's, to me, that's enough for me. Yes, I'll go to church, but I can't say that if I don't go to church, it's a sin. Or if I
it's
don't
not
go
a
to
sin.
church, I'll go to hell. Do you understand? So we have a lot of people who are
Different
religious.
idea, different
And then the minute they leave church, they go straight away to sin. So what's the point?
What's the point? Yeah, because for me, I get to church like Sundays, almost every Sunday, because for me, I feel that like relationship with God, and when it says Sabbath, you have to like honor that Sabbath day. So I came from like a Catholic background. So actually, you were taught that on Sabbath day you have to go to church. So whatever you learn when you're little, it's hard to like take it off from you. It's just like when they say you can take the village from the girl, but you cannot take the girl
from the village.
You can take the
Take
girl from the village,
and not
but
the
you cannot
village
take the village
from
the
the
girl.
girl.
So that's exactly like it when it comes to Christianity with me. Whatever it is, I have to go to church because I'm just used to go to church on Sunday. Since I was little, I went to a Catholic primary school, Catholic secondary school, from nursery. So that was how I was brought up. So basically, I go to, when it comes to Sunday, I don't joke with it. I go to church. I normally tell people I don't do business on Sundays. Yes. I go to church and then I actually just pray. But it's really good. But it depends what exactly. It just depends on your faith.
It depends on your faith.
Faith is different because we cannot know. Even Jesus said you taking the peck out of someone's eyes when
And you
have.
can't see your
so
own.
for me, I don't judge people when it comes to Christianity. I'm not Christ. I just live it. If
Yeah.
I can like evangelize to you, I do, and we see. And I'll invite you to my church one day.
Amen. Amen.
Yeah. Thank you very much for Matam Mifa to Kanu. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you, Karen. Karen is watching. Mr. Adebayo, thank you very much for watching. And Soyi Odebia, thank you very much for watching. Mr. Voss, thank you very much. Everyone, let me go to the other platform. Everyone that is watching us on Noble People Television, Thank you very much for watching. We really appreciate your time. We really appreciate this time you spent with us. I know maybe you might be watching Wimbledon or something else, tennis or something else, because but you've given us your time. Thank you, and the Lord will bless you for that. Share this program with your friends, with your family, because Kenya in the Park is going to be a great event, and you don't want to miss it. You don't want people to tell you about it. You don't want to be told about it.
Story.
Yes, so it's Kenya in the Park, 28th of June, July 2018, 11 a.m.
In
The gates
Barking.
open. In Barking. Where in Barking?
Longbridge Road.
Longbridge Road.
If
Is
you
it
come out, of the Barking train station,
2 minutes.
you turn
2
left,
3 minutes.
and it's just 3 minutes walk from Barking train station. You
Yeah.
just turn left, and we also have plenty of parking as
There's
well.
plenty of parking, and actually you won't struggle for parking because I've been there and I drove down there that time and there was free parking.
Yeah.
You don't even need to like worry, struggle to say I need to park far and come
And
or
walk
ticket,
back.
nothing like that. So your car is gonna be safe, you're gonna be safe, your family is gonna be safe. It's a great event. Come down there with your friends, with your family, with your children, your loved one, your partner, with everyone that you have, everything that you have, all that you have, give it to them and come.
Just
Alright?
leave the chickens and the goats at home
You
and the
see?
cows, but bring the people, the humans, because the chickens are there, slaughtered already.
You see,
know?
there's chicken there for you. This year, my choma they're talking about, which she's even making me. There's a place down there which I think I need to visit. They do things that look like Yamachoma. I think I might visit there when I finish this program.
But we also have vegetarian, because some people like her, she doesn't eat meat. So we do have vegetarian food as well, because I know some people are saying, oh, you're just talking about meat, but we do have vegetarian.
So you see,
as well.
everyone is catered from.
Yeah, everyone.
So anything that you want. I said anything. For me, when I tell you anything that you want, go down there, you get it. That's really. I don't give false assurance. When I tell you everything you want, go down there, you get whatever you're looking for. It's a business event, but it's a way to socialize, so that sometimes you have to say, "Oh, work and no play, make Jack a dull boy." So you have to go and play a little bit on that day. It's just a one-day event. You don't want to miss it. Kenya in the Park. Contact them. If you go to their website, you will see. If you go on her Facebook page, Kenya, just type Kenya in the Park, you will see every details that you want to know about this event. Or maybe you want to exhibit next year, start contacting them now.
Yeah.
Don't be late.
Yeah.
So thank you very much, Alvia.
Thank you very much for inviting us. Thank you very much.
Thank you, likewise.
You see. So with me today, I've got Lydia. Tell them your name before they start.
Lydia Tet Olet.
Okay.
Patience Garçon.
Thank you, viewers, and welcome to Noble People Television. We're glad that you've been watching us. Share this program with your friends, with your family. Till we meet next week. Okay, we're going to have another guest. Don't go too far. Stay tuned, and I'm bringing you another guest. These ones were Kenya in the back. I'm going to bring you some Sierra Leonean in something. Don't worry. Stay tuned with me, Benedetta Abu. I'm your Noble presenter for today. Thank you very much for watching Noble People Television. If you want your event to be on, before I go, if you want your event to be on our magazine, the latest edition is coming out soon. So if you want your event to come on this magazine, contact us on Noble People Television. The details are on the screen. Don't be left out. You don't want to miss. Do you want to miss this kind of magazine? No. You want your business details to be there. You want your event details to be there. Maybe you just want your personal pictures. You don't know. As long as you pay us, we'll be able to put it there for you. Anything. Even if you want to be a star, you want us to promote you, we can promote you. We do a lot of things. Marketing, anything to do with red carpet, media coverage. Contact us on Noble People Television. And this is our detail. The details are on the screen, so watch it and see. You see how beautiful this magazine is? So watch it and then you'll see. It's being shared around, not just in UK, in Ghana, in Nigeria, and maybe soon in Sierra Leone. So if you want your details to be on it, contact us on Noble People Television. My name is Bernadette Abu. I'm your Noble presenter for today. Thank you and goodbye.
the Lord who will take you from nothing to something. He's the Lord who will take you from nothing to something. He's the Lord who will take you from nothing to something. This God, He will take you from grass to riches. He will take you from the dungeon to the palace. This God, He can do all things. He will take you from nothing to something. the Lord who will take you from nothing to something. He's the Lord who will take you from nothing to something. He's the Lord who will take you from nothing to something.
on Noble People Television. My name is Bernadette Abu. I'm the Noble presenter for today. Thank you very much for watching Noble People TV, and we're glad you're here. With me, I've got a lovely guest here who is going to, you see, I'm normally used to introducing ladies. I've got a guy here who is actually going to introduce himself. Thank you very much, Mr. Voss.
Yes, how are you? How are you? I say hello to all the people that we watch this TV station, and I want to say thanks to this lady where they do a very, very hard work, you know, and for invite me, come here and then talk about we in Salon things them. So thank you very much for having me on the show.
You're welcome. I know you don't talk loud. He's a shy person, don't worry, but I'm going to force him to speak louder. He's always shy. He doesn't even like coming on camera. I don't know how I managed to get him here. But thank you for watching. Thank you all our viewers for watching this program. And first, tell us what you do. Tell your viewer, because we've been told that it's a Sierra Leonean program. So because it's a Sierra Leonean program, excuse me, all my fellow. I know most people speak broken English, so you're going to understand what you say. That's why he speaks slowly, doesn't speak as fast as me. So you're going to be able to understand what he says. So he's going to tell you why he's here. And first of all, first, what do you do?
I'm a show promoter in a way, and as well as the manage artist and I'm a bus driver as well. Yeah.
And he's the one I want him to say. He's not saying it. He's a DJ.
And I'm a DJ as well.
You see?
You know, but as I say, we can go all the way for do certain things and for young people, and for anything we call salon pa, as long as I'm aware we on country, and make sure say I put me on there and then do me own thing while I do it.
Okay.
You know, so that's it.
Which actually, now you get for make me talk, now I get for staying a little bit for change between Korean and
No,
English.
we can still
because
change.
normally I
We
can
can
do
still change.
interview in English, so I get for try for cops in an interview they do.
Yes.
So, Mr. Voss, because for the benefit, because the program is for Sierra Leonean, they're doing a fundraising, so we've been asked to do the program actually in Creole, which is actually one of the Sierra Leonean dialect. It's not anything strange, it's just like the broken English. If you understand English, you can understand this. If you actually understand broken English, you can. So whether you're Nigerian, Togolese, Congolese, wherever you're from Kenya, from Sierra Leone, wherever you're from, you'll be able to understand what we're talking. So we're going to speak in Creole. First, what to make you the answer today?
Well, I didn't answer today if I can get million people and young support, because we get a fundraising where they do this Friday.
Yeah,
And
this Friday?
Yes, this Friday.
Wow.
And this Friday, the fundraising is not about we, you know. Not just like two DJs then, we come together, we say, you know, we could do a charity event just for this guy we then call Mark.
Who then Mark?
The Mark, now one guy with the all the way ready,
Okay.
but he decided for help salon.
Okay.
And the help we it give like help to the Pekin where they come up, because as I say the Pekin and then we feature.
Yeah.
You know, so like in decide for we'll put them to the Pekin side, but ain't not to Sierra Leonean,
Wow.
okay? But I married a woman when a Sierra Leonean woman, but to get love so much for Sierra Leone, we make I decide say, I mean, they go do something like Dandy, you know, and I call me and one of my other friend, we then call DJ Dul.
Okay.
Now we did Panambo interview with Kaya so today. So we'll decide, we say no thing, okay, this man also be a lot of people then. So we decide for take on the event and then do and support them throughout. Yeah, just like we try to say for anything we regarding salon, you know, we can always ready for help.
Yeah, because you do lots of community event, and you don't only promote show, you're in other event. When it comes to Sierra Leone event, even when I organize event, he gets to go there. Trust me, and it's not like some Sierra Leone will not go, but he gets to go. Any event you call him on is ready to go. As long as you're doing something, he's ready to support. Even if he's gonna show his face just for 5-10 minutes, whether it's 30 minutes, but it will definitely turn up. So for me, I like people like that. I like people who actually is willing to support people. It's not because sometimes when we talk about support, mostly people say, oh, we should support one another, but they don't actually look at it like when they mean we should support one another is when they have something.
Yes.
So they think support should be to them. You should support them. But when it comes to another person, they don't want to support. How do you call that?
The thing is, as I say, you know, I don't even know what's wrong with young people. It's like, you know, you get something where you support when for police, just yourself.
Yeah.
Right? You get something where you support when for benefit other people.
Yeah.
Right? But like, as I say, you know, if we no support within we get,
Yeah.
nobody know the way we support them.
That's true.
You know? So, like, now that make you see media into entertainment, right? And that make you see most of we artists them and we music them, they struggle for grow, right? Because like as I say, the support not day. You know, if support a day for all we artists them,
Yeah.
believe me, the people away there outside go know about we music them more and more. Because as I say, all the promoters them, foreign promoters them, they want to find a way how then they make money. You know? So like if they put one salon artist in a lighthouse,
Yeah.
then see 5,000 Sierra Leoneans and go there for good support. Yeah. Believe me, any promoter with the past is see them people and they go there for go know than this artist.
That's
The
true.
next show where they get, they must call that artist because you know what thing though, they know say this artist there is a support from young people. You know, but like as they say, the support they now then don't look different in our community.
It
know?
is.
Because I believe say it's like they just don't had enough. You know? And there is a lot of things then going on, like you see, you know, all my one do this, all my one do this, all my one do this, you know. But as I say, if we all come together, right, we'll look one person or one person Voss, would they be and I will support until you don't do what you get for do. Right? Believe me, you they see how things then they happen. Right? Even though some people then they come out like an angel,
Yeah.
right? But at the end of the day, when you check what's in them, they do not different thing than they do, you know. And a lot of their stories then they don't deal within we community, you know. So like everybody now, they act smart, you know. Before ever I put in money, you must want know exactly, you know, what thing you don't do, you know. But like as I say, we will not get any intention for say, you know, what thing we get something from this, right? We look at we know say yes, this na a salon thing this, yeah. All waiting the man they try for now for help with.
Absolutely.
Not to Sierra Leonean. This na a Englishman we born in this country, yeah. He able do waiting they do so in this country because they need them as well.
Okay.
But he decide he said no. He carry and go salon for go help the poor picking and let it picking and feel say you know what thing we self able get an opportunity how they see na television, you know, we self able get them there. And as I say, it don't they try a little bit, you know, they don't do one or two things and they way at the moment they picking them. I mean, then they enjoy that benefit there.
What you don't do.
Okay.
Because when you dey talk, mostly some people then can think say, okay, when I get guests, I cannot talk to them. Mostly I not can talk to them. It's just be say most of the guests that we at the brinker, they either be a celebrity or a community leader who've met one or twice and we see. Sometimes we don't even talk for 6 months. So it's not like everything that he does I know. So I'm going to ask him again. Waiting at this still where this man don't do na salon or waiting then where this person they do. Because where we dey talk, we want make the people there, we want the community for can support.
Yes.
So we want make them know say they're not wasting time. Then they can for can support a genuine cause, a great cause. We'll go better than family than tomorrow.
Okay. This man, he go salon.
Yeah.
He look at the places them way picking and they go play.
Mm-hmm.
You know? And he can find out say in young picking way he born, right? You know, go let that picking they go play.
But speak up me them people there you.
Okay.
You get for
Yeah.
talk like a man.
Just like what I say.
Yeah.
This guy go salon.
Yeah.
He look at the salon picking them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He look at like who side in the play, where they in school, where they out of school, now the houses then, you know. And he can't find out say them picking and able get to know side and they go play. You know? And just imagine them picking and they all they go play and dust, you know.
Okay.
And that dust today, it gets something where it they do to them in the future. Right?
Mhm.
So this guy come up, so he say, you know what? Ain't able build a park
Okay.
for most of the school in a salon and
Okay.
most of the areas the Musai Pekin and Kiable go, then play in a clean and nice environment, you know. But the only way they able to do this thing, unless you get for involve certain people, and because like I said, you say the standard way a one build them pack then they with. For say ain't able to build all them pack then the inside salon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, believe me, you not go able unless it gets support from other people then.
Who's
Yeah.
kind of support in it from other people then?
Any
As
support,
people
like
that when they listen, we tell via then look at the camera, tell via then who's kind of support where this man go need from we then salon people there or for anybody because sometimes we mean support it not mean saying as Sierra Leoneans they no more get for give that support today.
okay, so just imagine, okay, you get, let not put money before, you get like a toy where you feel say, I mean, young picking they don't fed up with. You can able to contact that guy there, you tell him, say, listen, I get them things here. Because at the end of the day, then toy then the way you feel say they're not useful to you. When you carry them go salon, trust me, them picking and they gladly tell them gladly because now things away be saying and they will get the opportunity to get them. And the second thing, just like what you would do so Friday,
Yeah.
right? We take Nollywood for say, okay, we go do this event day for launch young program day. And the launch where they go launch we will need for let una come, whatever little una pay na the door, that money they able to go for help young picking in a salon. And if una want get more from the main man, right? Una go come Friday and then listen to all waiting and young plans them for salon. But like me, so I just go give on briefly, waiting get for happen. Waiting we
When
decide.
Friday who's side then for can?
Friday and Nollywood.
Okay.
Of course, all man know Nollywood. I expect
Who's-
yes.
Okay, who that way no Nollywood, not all man they come out. Some
Okay.
people then didn't like me when no they get come out.
Yes.
So
Nollywood
you want
na-
the way no Nollywood, do you tell them who side Nollywood dey?
Nollywood na Camberwell day. Okay. The moment you get to Camberwell Junction, of course you not hide. You ask anybody there, and then they will tell you.
It's like almost by the park of Camberwell Green.
Yes. You know.
Closer to Camberwell Library. So if you want to know Nollywood, if you come by Camberwell Library, you go to see it there. But we guess most of them are known Nollywood. But if not, you can Google it, you can check Club Nollywood, and you go able to see. If you check even on Facebook, you'll see the details there Nollywood. So come and can support. This is not for your own country. This is not for the picking the young better one. Not of just,
Exactly.
in as
You
much
know?
as I dey struggle for do this program for Creole, but I get for do am. But actually, I look now. I know say me na some better Creole presenter. Oh.
Well, the thing is, sometimes, with people like you always ask the question, see, it don't dey happen a lot of times. Like, we don't do independent, and then the MC, they talk we in traditional language.
Yeah.
And what they say, they talk English,
Yeah.
right?
And then they
So,
complain.
like,
They
a lot
some
of people
salon people there.
a lot of
sabi there.
people and complain and say, in this nowadays, this, it need for be everything about Sierra Leone, And as I say, ain't don't do in own part to in own people. So like for me now, myself they do me own parts to me own people,
Okay.
So and a lot of things in there where it be say yes we can able to help.
And when it comes to community development, me na something where I can really like, because for me, when I look at things there, whatever me do in a salon or whatever I do, not for me on picking them, but now for the Sierra Leoneans the way they down here, because most of where they are, we begin there, pass we get for drag them for go, because they go only go on holiday, they not get for go stay. Because their own setting, their own friends there, their own people the way that they hang out with Naya. So whatever we plan for go to salon, now for the better for Mama Salon tomorrow. So if you lucky country, the crowd and say lucky culture, Sierra Leonean lucky culture. If you lucky country, go na this event on Friday. Make you just go listen about wetin this man want, wetin na him proposal, how he go want for bring this thing kind of salon, because this na for salon a better one. If na for that the market go to any other country, there are lots of other countries the way need the same thing. But if you decide say you don't pick say na salon you want go do, una more we give we support, una more we can celebrate this event. Una can Nollywood, and you go able for listen for know. You go able ask the person question, because most times when we do things, most people what they do, then go sit down, then they criticize at the background.
Yeah.
Then get question them. When it right for ask question, it's not bad for ask question at all. Me when I been grow up, they not say why you ask, and so why you not be asked question. So if you want know, you get anything, because sometimes we can think say why now it's man for go do am, why black man no go do am. If you want to ask all them questions in the Canal Nollywood on Friday, isn't it? This Friday, Kameka ask write your question down at OSSF. Sit down at us, prepare your question. Write and down. Kameka support, but not only can support. Kameka find out about waiting at these people the intention. They get good intention for now. They get good intention for the country. Cutting tree don't burn. So now that it takes this world to good for the country.
Because as I say, believe me, you get some people the way look and say, they can't support this event.
Yeah.
Right? Which I not been ever expect see them people and then go come forward and then say them things and they.
Okay.
You get artists that we involved. Okay. Because as I say, waiting church me more, Now like when the man say this thing now for the picking them, And waiting me are you able to do, picking able to do them, And at the end of the day, tomorrow, then picking and then get for people future leaders then, So like if we not find a way how we help them right now, believe me, in the long run, now we get for suffer back, because as I say, where you born in picking, right? Now you get for making the future, it look after you.
Yes.
Now you get for making the future, it not look after you.
Now you treat and
Exactly.
And then
exactly. If you go born you picking, you not care for them, then obviously, when you go down 70 years with the old stick, now you go to end up going to Morrison, now you go to end up going to Aldi, all the shopping, and then you go all the because at the end of the day, we they see them, these not two things that we hide. You they see them clear one, right? You they see some parent where they say they get 4 or 5 picking them,
but them picking no care.
But them picking no care
because the parent been care.
Exactly, And now one of the most dangerous thing and who's I picking on there, no matter what, as long as they say that you picking, go there for them. I like the mommy fever fire, right? Go there, let her picking no say, my daddy been did it for me, you know. And I get a lot of things the way they come up, but I decide say, you know what, this is a first priority for me, you know, because no matter what, Pekin they no involve,
Yeah.
you know. Look at community all stars, yeah. These are people in back where they help salon,
Yeah.
you know, a group of artists them and performance people that we come together, we decide say, you know what, we they do this thing, the money we they get, we they take our send and salon, you know. So like most of them things then they now then are they put on par.
We'll give Maria McCallum is watching us. Thank you very much, Maria McCallum. Margaret is watching us. Thank you very much, Margaret. Namisha. Margaret Namisha, thank you very much for watching. Aliana Olet, thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much, Sankari, the great man, thank you very much for watching. Kelly is watching, thank you very much. I think this is mathematics. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you all of you that is watching. Share this program with your friends and with your family. This is a salon program. This, you see, even we can even get a new program for salon people in here. This is not salon program, and this
Exactly.
program here, so
You
when
know?
we get is about Sierra Leone. This one now for make you now for able for make una can support this program where they do now a project where they want to do na salon for make where una self take una if you dey so you go JC you take your pikin then we pikin dey so you dey take them somewhere where get they say what's this mommy why is this beach so dirty mommy why is this
Just imagine, right?
somewhere where they not go ask
You
too
get
much question
you get some places then we picking in the play.
yeah
Them places and they see big man and they go team up.
yeah
They begin peace day. You know? And where that place they dry
and the pikin dey
right?
see
They begin to see, right? When
na problem
you know, when that place they dry, they become like a dust.
yeah
When they begin go there, they begin play, breeze come, they raise that dust there up, that begin in a like inside, it affect them in the long run. So now that make you see like this guy decide, he said, you know what ain't need for go save life.
okay
Because they see some big man them, they work a pit in the ground, they coffee pit in the ground,
there's a
right?
they get new law for that day, isn't
Whether-
it?
whether-
500,000, one of each other.
So just imagine, you know, we need to find a way how we people and the value picking.
Yeah.
It's not about born picking no more. You know? You can born pick we born picking, right? Now your responsibility for let you day for run in life. Right? Till it reach that level, it finding on a way.
That led me to thank you very much, Mr. Adebayo, for watching us. Thank you very much for joining this program. That led me to another question.
Okay, yeah.
Like you know when we get picking the Naya, in as much as you they do project and it led me for me I ask you one question. You're not a community leader. Waiting at the whole way when I think say we need more male role model then. Because we dey see the woman they do a lot. You see lots of women then are show business, lots of women they will be presenter, where they do this, where they organize events there. Waiting them Monday, that salon Monday, don't decide for do because picking they need male figure. They need that. You know me say possibly you keep in mama for make you even go na the house go say, hey, how Solomon they do.
Yes. Yeah.
What do you think about that?
Well, you know, this I dey talk this first, right? Any of me own brother where they do things like this, right? You get your picking, you know they see me I dey beg you, go let you go see your picking. Because at the end of the day, if anything go wrong with that picking, it they hold you responsible for that. Yeah. And as I say, most of the things then where they go wrong with we picking them, it is start from the home. It is start from the home. Because like as I say, when picking, they don't well look after another home there. That's why they grow and stay big.
Yes.
But I like any mommy say, you know, they see this picking. Yeah? As long as that you picking, there is an easy way there where you they see them. Social service there. Right? But maybe you can't find out some of them, then they look at the responsibility. Right? Because picking, not to funny responsibility they for look after picking. You know? Now that make, yes, you get people away don't do their own mistakes. Right? Okay, they don't prepare, but at the end of the day it happen. You know? But at the end of the day, if it happen, if you don't get her, you don't get her.
No,
Right? And picking them, wait and they come up, waiting they need that love. Let them turn around and know, say yes, the daddy day. You know? But if you the daddy, because this I don't see them, you they see certain picking them. If a mama go take her to school, they tell him mama say no mommy stop outside. Yeah, because you know what in do? They know the way how a mama day. So like if they look at them, they think about in company, the way how the mama day, right? You know go once let they influence then they see a mama. You know? So now that make her they say the damage it starts from the home. Yeah. Okay, yes, we all the work. Right? But we all the work. At the end of the day, you need to make time.
Yeah.
Yeah. For me, I get all my stuff the what they do. Right? I don't need 1,000 people and for like me picking in picture on Facebook. No, I don't need that. You know, or for talk say, oh, this speaking this speaking that. No, I don't need that. Right? You watch me picking them. No, they on Facebook. Right? Because what thing do, I want the love like come up from you inside. Not to people and your love I want.
Hello, Vary. Thank you very much for joining this program. Yes, sir.
So,
well, what do you think, say, okay, the one way, okay, then don't, picking them, sometimes you don't even need for relate to them. For say, you don't need for be family. You know, like go back home, you see this person say this now uncle, this now cousin, they get an extended family. But everybody, they keep an eye on waiting this picking they do. So, waiting in that case, they, how you think, say, community leaders there, because mostly, you know, picking mostly where you see that uncle or that auntie, or you see person, you take as a role model. Somebody where they look, yes, and somebody where they look and keep an eye on the picking.
okay, let's say you one of the mistakes then first.
Yeah.
Right? Okay. Then pick here all. How then they see you now, so then they respect you. Right? If you, when that picking they go a club, you know say you na yanti man. You go begin see you they drink, you they put on a ground, you know, you they dance like a Christmas. Obviously, you know they able to tell her anything, you know they able to tell her anything where they respect you.
Okay.
Yeah?
I like
Fine.
that.
Yeah?
Yeah.
The second thing,
Yeah.
right? You they see picking them. Then they correct with the mommy and the pad and the way we they talk.
Hello, Irene. Thank you very much for joining this program. We really appreciate you, CEO of Ebony International, Ebony UK. Welcome. Thank you very much for joining this program. Share this program with your friends if they want. Yeah.
So like as I said, yeah, now you, the man first, the uncle, the daddy, yeah, now you get for sure respect to that picking. You know mean say when they say respect and for women how are you, then how you they do all them things say no. Now waiting the picking they see from you.
Okay.
You know? If the picking will see say, you know what in, uncle they walk. But uncle they see me at the sofa. Uncle no one they give me 1 pound. Yeah? Then I one step disrespect force. You know? Because at the end of the day, right? It is see and say, me uncle day. Why I forgot big other
Hello,
person?
J1 Dominic. Thank you very much for watching this program, and we hope you enjoy this program, share this program with your friends and family. So I've got with me Voss Nector. This is Noble People International Magazine, Noble People Television. My name is Bernadette Abu. With me I've got Mr. Voss here, who is actually talking on Sierra Leone program and Sierra Leone event. So that's what we're having. But Voss, I want to ask you one other thing. Make I left the picking side. Business. You don't get into business for a long time.
Yes.
What do you think about setting up business, the organization? We look like get too much organization. What do you think? You think we for begin march together, or we think we all man for doing in your?
Well,
Because me say, I've got like 3 companies, but I think I don't want do all man doing you. Do so, I do so.
You know,
do so, I do so. I don't want you company just I call I do so, I do so.
No, the thing is, you know, a lot of people in our community don't get the experience.
Yeah.
Right? Experience in the sense is then ready for do the right thing for help you will not get them.
Okay.
Right? But you will not get them within the help. You're not honest. Right? I give you like example.
Yeah.
We get a lot of people that we don't load container now.
Okay.
Yeah? We don't send them free time.
Okay.
When you reach there, for like getting money, it's on problem.
Yeah.
You know? Like me, no business, no day one or do in this country. You know?
Okay.
Like I do them the hard way.
Yeah.
You know? Like we are the people that we've been the load, we've been the buy van in this country, right?
When England is sweet.
Yes, put television there inside it, put electronics there inside it, and then send them to salon, right? But as I say, when you send and the person where you feel say you trust for do that business with you, already they think about himself first, right? When you think about yourself first, and then you damage the whole business. You know, and as I say, a lot of them don't get that opportunity. Then that make us say, me, if I've been there salon, I just for be need like 3 people that will trust me with the over here. Yeah, like do them business with them. You know, because as I, just imagine, me and you they grab every day for go fend this money, right? So they grab every day for go work, and then people here they know they grapple.
Hi, Jesse B. Williams. How are you, sir? Thank you very much for joining this program. We hope you're enjoying it. We've got Voss here with me talking about business and Sierra Leone event.
You know, they know the work. You know, God just directs you no more the way how they talk to you. God just directs you. Say no thing. This man like do business with this man.
Yeah.
Right? How many people learn? Where they build houses and a salon, we not get the experience.
A lot.
Nearly everybody. You get people that we don't spend in one whole life in Europe, right? Nearly 20 years. Then they send pictures then to Ram. We then they tell and say, this now your house this now your house this.
So that's how.
But when it go there, when you finally go there, you know meet house.
Again, cousin you.
You don't see.
And the man where they go meet,
You know,
he get big house.
in a big house. Exactly. You know? And as I say as well, yeah, even the contractor where they build the house, yeah, is ready for damage you back as well.
Wow.
For getting in your own. So there's a lot of confusion within we serve. You know, we it be say I don't know, now God no more get for help.
So what if the person want to do business there? Whose advice you will give somebody who want to start business there? If you don't do a lot of business, you do into show business, you do into event management. Sometimes you see, I call him boss man because you know when I want to do event, when I want to do, I call him and I say, oh, I want to do this. What do you think? Yeah, this is one of the person who I speak to when I want to do event. When it comes to like show business. So, because sometimes you might have the education at back end, but you're not streetwise. So you need to know people who've been there, who are on the ground, who are with the community when you want to do event. So now that make we do them kind of thing there and we call people like a RAM for can talk to now. If the person want do event or you want do business nas England, yeah, wetin na you advise? Because mostly people can think say with the work money, I will say I dey get around for go do business back home na salon. But when you so self you can do business here,
Yes.
you succeed. Wetin I advise for give people there?
You see, yeah. There is a lot of ways them where they will do business now, where they sleep peaceful one,
Okay.
right? Without worry.
Yeah.
We get a lot of brothers and sisters then. Then get the money in a bank. They need church am.
Yes.
Because waiting do, they no know waiting for do. A lot of people they don't complain. They say, you know what? Me, whose kind business what they do? Whose kind business what
Tell
they
them
do?
really ask me, I will tell them
Right?
business for them.
I tell you, just imagine, But then no one go meet the right people and for advice them. Yeah, even the richest money man, Bill Gates, he gets advisor. Yeah, for anything we he want do now in life, he gets advisor. Yeah, well, like me on side, I don't make I get divorced, right? Voss na a spirit for me, where a lot of people unable to understand, right? I get me problem na Voss I dey talk to.
Okay.
Anything what I want do now Voss I dey talk to, right?
Okay.
So like, it's so they into me. I believe on that.
That.
For say you know what's in, Voss stay with me,
Okay.
right? So I don't make you say most of the things say what they do, and they very be careful, right? Even like right now, I decide to say, you know what? There's a lot of things then going on. Make I just support,
Yeah.
right? Make I give me support 100%. But as I say, the people that we get the money we lay on a bank,
Yeah.
you know nothing for do time, right? Then get them have projects them
Yeah.
where you can able Google, right, for start up a business, right? Where business is a successful business, guarantee. Then they show you the right way for say, you know what in, where you put your money, now this they expect, now this get for happen,
Okay.
And then you can start for golden classes then they.
Oh, they make
Right.
them business program. Una go dey turn up.
Exactly.
Anytime when I
And
hear say
just-
they make business program, una turn up.
just imagine.
Because some dating it's not just me. Other people the way I can invite. You see, like even when you meet this lady, you say oh, we can do
Exactly.
business.
Exactly.
It's not about me. Sometimes when me call for events, it's not about me. It's the kind of people who you meet. You go meet different people and people that will get experience. People that will even get experience past me in business. Because no one is perfect and nobody know they will learn everything.
And as I dey say, that's not the benefit for you, for your life. Because you dey go meet with new people then, you dey go learn different things then.
Yeah.
As I dey say, a lot of people then they we get the money, then they grumble say, what are they do? How for start business, right? People they don't buy business, they don't go salon, they don't damage, they work, right? Yeah, when you know exactly like what they talk so, right? People like una can host an event then they. You can go there, where you go there, maybe 1 or 2 people and they will get a brand already.
Yeah.
All waiting they need, not just somebody, we go come inside, we go invest on the business, and then send them out.
Yeah.
And some of them business and then are no fail, because you know what you do, now day-to-day needs them.
Yeah, and some them business then sometimes some business not even need investor. Sometimes they just need advice, business advice. Show them because when it comes to business or even African business or limited to Sierra Leone business, most of them not get structure. Most of the if you left the business today, I know most say if I dey do business, if I don't get a structure or a way program, a format. Until I clearly talk, I say how I go talk and now create.
No.
If you not get a pattern, say the money na this them for do that, that's them for do. Where the business, if I know the mass I go holiday, nothing not get for be done because Bernadette not there. Wait till we get for do in a way we get for make a business, we make a proper business. When you do business, the business not get for be about you. You get for sit down for you write a business plan. You get for sit down you think say how are the structure? I need staff. wetin na me support group, wetin na me who that na me stakeholders there, who that that means say stakeholder means say who that na the partner na the business. E no mean say pass people the way they put money involve your customer, your supplier. So if you know dey safe, you pikin say go able call your supplier. He do wetin he need for do because the details dey there. We need for structure we program in a way that we business get for run without we, even if we dey sleep the business go run. Na that day we need for do, we get for program we package. So then get a lot of talent there, a lot of things the way they can able do, but they not prepare. Most people the one that we get business, some not prepare for listening to other people there.
Exactly.
So man, instead of when you call am for say man can show you now you want compete with.
Yes.
You not sabi wetin you sabi. In get your own wetin they do, but you not sabi wetin you sabi. But it just no look and say na say na Bernadette or na Voss na they can tell me I know they listen.
Yes.
In a way where we can able do. We get lots of talent there.
As they say, you know, a day inside we. If I don't hate you,
that's it.
No matter anything way you do, I need support you, right? Which I believe say they drag way down more and more.
Then go cut into dumbbells, okay? Right? That they go stop.
Okay, I dey show you like Makeni, I go Makeni, right? When I go there, you know, I dey into entertainment. I know everything. I see everything. Yeah. The bobo then dey all waiting and they do the music now inside Makeni. You know, they get talent. Believe me, some of them music then they, you know, one day you read in a year. But when me go and see, I say, what's in when I get a music then a year? You know, but like then we will find a way how then they structure everything for market and let it go out. So all waiting then they do, it just they circulate inside it, right? If they reach Freeton, we reach Freeton, you know, Sabudan are the artist. Yeah. So all waiting I do, I go inside there, I call them, I say una all come. Right? I say they bring artists them from Freetown, when I top artists to them, right? The flyer will come out soon.
Yeah.
I said they bring them come, yeah. Then we turn away there, and they join una all together. Let una go experience that platform there with the big artists to them. Yeah? And they're all happy because within you know one day happen na Makeni, you know. And through
the big show.
Yeah, and through that way they, some of the most of the artists then the big one them, they don't ever do show for the Namakeni. And I tell you, when you think about the support after Freetown and Makeni and I the second, you know. So like this platform where they go build Leso, now it help for them for let them go to the next level. You know, because and I do certain things then they back inside Freetown when I did it. Yeah, I go on a beach. I see these speaking they break vehicles them all the time. You know, so I say, you know what, make I go meet this speaking, make I talk to her. You know, because at the end of the day, my heart's not clean, my heart's not steady. You know, like I see the danger of this speaking. Now small speaking. I think say yes, Miss Girl picking. I go meet a picking, I say, sister, I say, come, sit down. I say, why they can't do this? Why? I say, well, you no get money, you no get work. I say, okay, right? Then most of the Sierra Leoneans them, they always they blame government. Yeah? At the end of the day, your life, now you're responsible for your life. Yeah? Like waiting some of them they sit down they talk. Work no day. Yeah. Okay, when they say work no day, yeah. How many people in the build houses in a salon? Nearly everybody will they out. Yeah. If you learn carpentering, you they get work. You learn welding, you they get to work. Yeah. You learn how for lay blocks, you they get work because you know what in do. Now people are what they need every day. You know, some of the contractors and they don't even go school. You know, now make us say they get all the opportunity because like if you want to do ordinary cleaning work, then they train you first.
You need MVQ.
You know, if you want to do electrician, you go college first. You take this 6-7 months. But younger, You just need for follow somebody. And then you go,
Help them.
you start for do am. Then trust you.
Yeah, apparently.
Okay, this speaking, when I don't talk to Randall, now I say, you know land work. Now he say, well, inland, in know how for plant.
Okay.
Now I say, you know how for plant. I say, well, that's good. Make I tell you now the business with me and him do. Okay. I say, you get any place who say you can go sit down? He say, yes, you get a place. Now I say, wait you get it. Yeah? All wait you get in a family cream and comb and 1 or 2 ribbons. Now I say, okay. I say, well, fine. I say, well, let me and you do business. I say, this business what they do, yeah? I say, make sure say 8 o'clock you open your place, 5 o'clock you lock up. Yeah? I say, I let nobody knock up, but let them they see you say 8 o'clock you open up, 5 o'clock you lock up. Yeah? Okay. I say, me, I dey trust you. I buy all the things then. I put them there for you, but you they pay for them. When they pay for them, they pay for them with interest. Yeah? Me exchange that business day. Yeah? You can't believe it. The next day, what happen? The picking on another place again.
What happened?
Make you see what they talk. You know? Sometimes, yeah.
So you know wait for the next day or the other day?
No, because what him do, I need for know if he ain't ready for helping.
Yeah, because now in get for helping.
Now in get for helping.
This is not about you.
Exactly.
That money the way you get yourself.
You know,
Maybe you have to not do it again. But the reason why you tell them that, now for me, if for dedicate himself.
It depend on himself. Say, you know what's in? Yeah. If I do something for myself in the future,
it will help you.
It will help me. Because I tell you one thing, yeah. The people the way they go fall on a beach, yeah. You don't know who's one pan the way get a disease for himself. You don't know who's one pan the way get sick, right? Then you go take 10,000, yeah. After 6-7 months, the 10,000 able many.
And not the many. Not to that even if you get headache.
Exactly.
You talk about sick, you don't go far.
You know.
You don't go far. They talk about sickness. Even come on, headache 10,000 not the man headache.
You go to me. You say, oh, brother, me picking no get school fee. Dear boss, now for help me. But when I turn around, I see you get 1 packet cigarette to the smoker. I need do am. Because waiting do stop the smoking and then take that money they go pay school fee for your picking. Stop for drink, yeah. Take that money they go pay for your picking because it's your responsibility that.
And you get to contribute to whatever
exactly.
But you say yourself, because in this life, if you not contribute to what they do, you know they even look and serious. You know they take and serious. We need for begin go back into those days. I normally tell people and say, in those days the salon when me come out, I've been get sister abroad, I've been get family there in
but
America.
You depend on yourself.
I not been they ask people there for money. Say, you know that phone call when my sister call and get for beg me for say Bernadette. You get for sit down more for answer that call. I don't get time. I been do athletics. I been make money for myself based on that. We dey run sport. We dey go run inter area where they say sport there and they'll go. Now that make our people they like free to no side not the way they pass where people they not sabi me there because when they go run through that we dey make money with the skills we'll learn. Exactly. At a young age you get to learn something.
Now the barbing shop who go back. This guy they talk all day. He don't dey.
And
the other company, the barb, they work money. Then what turn around say, hey, me money, okay, this government don't get nothing, wait till they help with. Now I say, na lie, not to government. Yeah?
What about yourself?
I say, you get work, who say you for they get money, now you mount. I say, look, your company, now 1 chair and I get so. 6 people in the wait. This now your friend. Yeah? Why you know they take time and learn this work, tell and say, we're waiting on anything. Let we make a business. Myself get one table. This are the business way.
Or ain't they share flyers for the exactly. They call customer the money bar.
At the end of the day,
because it's a talk.
At the end of the day, you don't learn something for your life.
Yeah.
You know, but they go sit down all day. They talk. You know, and when you don't, they blame somebody.
You blame government. Still, even revolting. Me I sell you know diesel. Yes. And that they not to say na the way I've been waiting. That day I don't turn celebrity. That day I run for my country. I said me I can sell LT. I sell diesel by pint.
I go Guinea. I look at
by pint.
I look at the situation. I look at the situation at Guinea. Nobody know the way they help me. Money done. Waiting I do. I go to the town, I go meet one man where they sell cassettes there.
Yeah.
I begin tell her, I say, "Pa," I said, yeah, give me them cassettes, yeah. Yeah.
Okay,
Let me they go sell. I take them cassettes then they I go sell. But if we own people and see me, they do their thing and then they begin laugh at me. Right? But at the end of the day, I don't go big tuna. I don't ask tuna for any help. This is through me. But some of them now, they're not able to challenge their situation in there. Then situation and they bring them down. When they bring them down, then decide for say, you know what, last stop.
So nothing that they but we need una for make that they come together, but they can't end this program here. But we need una all for make that they come together. When they say events, especially when we talk about business, I know saying a new thing, una like when they say we go award, maybe we go a club. It's fine. But sometimes a lot of people they go there program and we dey into business. Even these charity organizations themselves una dey form na business. Una can learn how for set up. Una meet together. Una ask advice from people there. People that we don't do their own business. Ask them how una do am. Not because you eat and they do cat and dog award. You say tomorrow I do fish and chips award.
Exactly.
No,
you know.
make we if everybody get different talent. Use your talent. Use that gift where God give you. Waiting God don't make it. God not ever make two persons the same. Use waiting God give you. Waiting God don't make it for be. And we'll make this country a better salon.
So
because salon. Yeah.
My last word to million people, please, this first event when on Friday. This would they do them for them picking them. We not carry on a big place because we know say at the end of the day if we carry on a big place, yeah, now more money they go there. We look at a cheaper place because we know say yes, this na event for get our money for go help we on picking them. This Friday in Nollywood, the same thing the following week we get community all stars.
Yeah.
Why make I put me on there? Because I know say na genuine people where they go really for go help salons. So now two events then. First one, you get the one in Hollywood.
Yeah.
Then the next week, we get the other one when Community
Dates.
All Stars.
Next week when? Because there is two.
Now, August 4th, sorry, August. Not to next week, now August 4th, when Community All Stars. At the end of the day, if I go on my page, then I go see everything. This Friday, now the feature, okay? They organize a charity event for Mac Pratt Charity Organization. And then the next month, the 4th, when a Community All Stars, please, una can support. This is all about Sierra Leone. Then my final word, I get a new artist, where I they promote right now, where I they manage, when I Jiboke. I just put in flyer out, and I will let una support, make una support. If una know say una see, I know, but no, it go work there. I will find time while the count time. Right? If una see the flyer, please una share them, because at the end of the day, if una support any salon artist, na salon una don't support. And this na a young, talented artist we just come up. If una see any mistake in music, please, instead of una talk am na the back, una call me and then tell me say within this.
Now we get for make them people that know them. Now we get for promote them. We already into show business. We already in presenter, whatever means we do. When we help for support this community, this is not the Sierra Leone community. When we help for make people them for know what they do. And una, thank you very much for watching this program. As instead I don't promise not to tell us me come home. Instead don't promise you I say it will come back, it will come with you artists. Make it can show now waiting them get for do.
Yeah.
Because this now we get for give them that platform for medicine. But if they make the event, una not turn up, then we not the support them. Una get for turn up, una come in numbers, una can support Sierra Leone community. Make una be proud Sierra Leoneans. Make we see, me I can go other country events there. Make us see the turnout like how where would they go other people event there, how it be.
And it's not to
it's not salon business,
this
not
is £10, just £10. Okay? Even if you can't say if you drop the £10 you
and go.
Then they make a lot of difference pound. The one picking we get for play with them.
Where is he go drop it 10 times, take Boku picture them, make them see say they
you know. So please, I expect everybody for coming this Friday and then support with charity event.
Okay.
And even though I get me own charity event, we'll get for come for back as well. We done then a me own self, right?
Okay.
But we not get enough time now. But we go find another time we will come and then I explain tell them about me on charity events what I get. You know.
So thank you very much.
So I want to say thank you very much to all the people that really watch, to all the people that really listen to this program. And please, 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 on our support.
On our support business, salon business, and woman business, on our can support. Now picking business, make we all the mommy, the papa, the uncle, auntie, granny, then make we push them come into this. Make we show them say we like them and we want to make them grow up well. They say train up the child the way you want them to be and they'll never depart from it. So if we prepare them well, they will not get too much trouble and too much problem. They're going to play na do.
Yes.
So now me want that for this, and with me I get Voss here, so Voss Nector with me, and till we see other time on a tata on a goodbye. Now me Bernadette Abu, now me they tell on a goodbye till we see next time. This is Noble People Television. On a share with program, on a contact with details then on the screen. If you want come for advertise the event, if you na musician, when a Sierra Leone musician, you want me to promote you. We get lots of promoters then at this TV station.
Yes.
You want me to promote you, come. You want me to play you music, send you cassette, send you music, whatever you call that. Just send unto me. We can able to send unto Noble People Television, and we can able for promote you. Contact me, and we go show you how for do things there, especially in our England. Yeah, we will know how for do business in England, and we can able lead you in the right direction. Because sometimes we just need that small guidance. Not about you need, not just small way say do that small. If
you get 10,000 safe, you see inside 1,000 businesses. Just try no more. Try. Just go and then learn and then see how they go about them and then you try.
Okay, so this is the Noble People Television. My name is Bernadette Abu. Thank you very much for watching, and this one our Voss. And till we meet again on a tata on a goodbye.
Thank you.